Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's Chronic, and this is my Mudkip, and guess what that means? Yes, that's right, we're going to be playing Pixelmon pretty soon, which is going to be awesome. So let's go back into first person, and I hit the wrong button. Let's retrieve our Mudkip, and I just want to say that this is going to be a new series coming to the channel. It's going to be awesome, and as you see over there, we got a teleportation golem, and you see a little thing over there. You know what that means. That means this is no normal survival series. It is going to be epically awesome, because what I've done is I've made a world with gym leaders with a new Pixelmon 3.0 3.0.2 that was released, where they fixed the trainers. So now I'll have gym leaders. There's a gym up there, there's a gym over there, there's going to be gym leaders, there's Elite 4, there's a champion. Already made all of that, and we even have, this is the spawn area, we have shops and everything where we can sell our loot. We can buy evolution stones, we can sell all the boss drops, we can make fossils, we can buy Pokeballs, we can even buy rare candies, we can trade for coins over here, and yeah, some of them I'm giving them voices and stuff. Still kind of working out the kinks. As you see, it's kind of a mesh of just text right there, but it is pretty cool, the capabilities of using custom NPCs along with Pixelmon. And then we will have chests right here to store everything, and then down here is the cool part. We have fossils. You have a fossil seller, so we're not going to do any mining, we're not going to do any looking for leaf stones. We're just going to do it purely Pixelmon style, like normal Pokemon style, which is going to be awesome. We can even, since legendaries are extremely hard to find, we can even buy legendaries, which is the cool part of this. But because that is a pretty powerful thing to do, they are very, very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. Like, you'll get to the Elite Four before you can even buy a legendary. That is how expensive they are. And every legendary I have in here, and how this works is, I'll just go ahead and show you. You get let's go just grab one out. Emerald coin right here. Emerald coin, which is 64 diamond coins, 8 diamond coins, which is 64 gold coins, which is 64 iron coins. And iron coins are the basic currency that everything sells for, or can be bought for. So they are pretty expensive. But you can go in here, you can go into the legend thing, and I will release this map when I'm done with it, and so that way other people can play it, because it is pretty awesome. And you can just go in the emerald coin. You can, let's see, my favorite is Rayquaza, but he has an issue right now where he spawns way too commonly. So let's go with one that's really rare that I've never seen. I've seen a Mewtwo. They don't spawn naturally, but I've seen one. I've seen a Mew, I've seen an Articuno, Zapdos. Actually, I've seen all of these, but I saw Groudon in the wild, but I have not seen a Kyogre yet. So let's buy Kyogre and just show you guys how this would work. Okay, when you go down here, you come into this thing that says, if you have a voucher on you, press the button below. You can have as many vouchers as you want. They all have to be different types. You can't have two Kyogres. You can have a Kyogre and a Rayquaza. You can have a Kyogre, Rayquaza, Zapdos, Articuno, Mew. You could have any combination, just as long as you have one of each. And when you press this button, boom, takes away that item, and look at that, gave me a level 5 Kyogre. And how that works is a pretty cool setup that I made. Let's get rid of Kyogre. What it does is it checks right here, checks to see if you have that certain item in your inventory, and it'll clear it. That's why you can only carry one at a time, because it'll clear everyone and only give you one Pokemon. And let's turn the music off. So what it does is it checks for that special item. That it doesn't check for the name of the item, it just checks for the item ID, and if you have it in your inventory, it clears it, which turns on the comparator, which sends a pulse through here, which gives you the Pokemon that it would have been. So Moltres, Mewtwo, Groudon. And it can check multiple ones at a time, give you multiple different Pokemon, and then after it does that, it sends a pulse through here, which turns the comparators off, so you can do it again and again and again and again, and just as many times as you want. But they are really uberly expensive. So Don't think I'll be getting one in the first couple episodes. It'd be like towards the end of the series that I'd probably be able to get one. But it's just in there just in case I can't find any. Which I should be able to find some, because I hope this series goes pretty long. Because we're going to do a lot of searching and awesome stuff. But let's get right into the coolest things. We have this teleportation golem, which teleports to different areas. You see we have 8 gyms. We have the Elite Four right there. The Epic Hills was just a test one, so it's not really there. It's just a different area that's like 8,000 blocks away or something like that. But if we go, let's just say teleport to, I'll show you the first 2 gyms so you get an idea. Gym 1, go like this. Boom, look at this. This is Gym 1. Gym 1, leader Randall, fighting type, recommended level. They all have recommended levels. The last gym, the recommended level is 67 and up. So they get pretty high really fast. And this guy will give you a potion. His name is Caretaker Jeeves. He's in every one of the gyms. He'll give you a potion every time you come in to a gym. The first, I think I have it set up. The first 3 gyms, he'll give you a potion. The next 3, he'll give you a super potion, and the last 2, he'll give you a hyper potion. So that way, it kind of scales up with your levels. But he's pretty cool, and you can get multiple potions. You can kind of exploit that just because it doesn't. I don't got it set up to give you it once. You can get it as many times as you want, just because it's just a potion. They don't sell for much. So if we come in here, see, got another one. And he has a dialogue and everything. He'll tell you all about the gyms. He'll tell you all about the gyms, what they are based on, you know, like what the type they are, or what they're weak to, what they're resistant to. He'll give you a lot of hints. So if you don't know anything about Pokemon, but you still want to play Pixelmon, I set up these guys just to give you guys a little idea, you know, something to help you out if you're having issues with a gym or something. And the gym leaders all have 6 Pokemon except for the first 2. This guy has 4, the next guy has 5. After that, everything has 6. So it's a little bit different in the games, but that just makes it a little bit more challenging. So this is the first guy. Sometimes they turn invisible, but they never disappear anymore, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, he's level 15. I got a level 5. I'm not going to try to fight him, but you get the idea of how it would work. He will give you a like if we go into the where it is, tools, trainer editor. If we just click on him, I'll show you. See, he has a Mankey, Machop, a Hitmonchan, and Hitmonlee, and he gives you a Knuckle Badge and Brick Break. And then he also has some text that he'll say, and you can fight him once a day. The only reason I have you fight him once a day is because sometimes you screw up, and when you lose, it won't let you fight him anymore. So that's kind of an issue. So you can fight him once a day, and it also gives you. See, he disappeared. He's still there, but they just disappear sometimes when you look away. So just so you don't guys don't freak out. Let's go to home base, and let's go back to Gym 1. He should be there. And there he is. See, he just, I don't know why, but they just disappear sometimes. If you stay here long enough, they'll disappear, but they're still there. And the level's screwed up because he's not level 16. His highest level is 15. So just pay no attention to the levels if you ever play this. And then each one of them is themed. That one was like a ring, you know, like a wrestling ring or fighting ring. This one is ground type. It's a ground type gym. Leader Rusty. Levels 22. His highest level is 22, and it's just a big like a sand coliseum, and they're all shaped the same way. They're all just a big circle, and they all have, the way you know it's a gym is it has the big G on the top. So it has it all the way around, so it says gym basically. And he's just ground type. Here's another caretaker. This was not set up to give you a potion because I'm still working on that. But I got all the dialogues done, and it'd be cool if you could put dialogues to the gym leaders, because that'd be awesome. But you can't do that, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna implement quests and stuff in here maybe. But it's gonna be pretty awesome. Just to give you guys an idea of what's going on. I'm gonna just glance over a few that I think are cool, like Gym 5. Gym 5 is a cool one. It is flying type, and it is, if we ever load these chunks. Okay, there we go. It is flying type, and it is in a floating, like, pillar-like thing, Colosseum-like pillar thing. It's pretty cool. And he's flying type, so it's just a floating island. And they're all themed like that. So if we go check out another one, which is pretty cool, I'm only going to check out 4 of them, so that way it gives you guys something to look forward to. But then we have this one, the next to last one. He is water type, so as you guessed it, the gym is actually underwater, which is pretty awesome. Gym is actually underwater, and so they're all themed like that after their theme. Some of them are pretty hard, like the steel type one was pretty hard. There is a steel type gym. The last gym is steel type. It is very, very strong, and you will die. You will probably lose a lot trying it. So just try to go by the recommended levels, because I mean, some of them you will be able to beat. I was able to beat the ground one with levels like 12, like at level 12, like Turtwig or something like that, which was crazy because he's highest level's 22. But then some of them, like this water one, because I tested this out with my friends, make sure all the gyms are actually beatable, because they gave them moves and they're really, really strong. Just to give you an idea of how strong, this guy has a Starmie with recover, so it'll recover its health. He has a Gyarados. He has a Vaporeon, a Poliwrath, a Politoed, and something else that I'm forgetting. But yeah, they are really, really strong. And then, yeah, he was one of the hardest to beat. I was at like level 65 before I beat him, and it says recommend level 61 and up. He was probably the hardest gym, just because I had mostly fire types. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. And then the Elite Four, I'm not going to show you the Elite Four, I'm going to just show you the entrance to the Elite Four. So here's the Elite Four entrance right here, and that's the teleporter you step on to get to the Elite Four. You've got a healer here. The healer is also in the other Pokemon Center, and this one I don't got set up, but this guy will talk to you. He is the guard of the place. You have the PCs here, you have the healing tables, and the healer will also heal your Pokemon for you really, really quick with the Poke Heal command. If I can showcase that at the home base. Yeah, there's the healer. If you go like this, boom. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Feel free to use any of the healing machines to help to heal up your team. I can't speak. Or if you want, I'll instantly heal your team for you. So you can either say, nah, I'll heal them myself, or you can say, yeah, heal my Pokemon, and you see it says at healers successfully healed Draconics Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. That way you can go really, really quick. And that's about it. It's really, really cool map. I'm still working on it, but it is just about ready to be played. So keep a lookout for that series coming up. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, that scared me. I thought one of these guys disappeared, but there wasn't a guy there. Okay. It's going to be epic. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will enjoy it because Pokemon is one of my all-time favorite games of all time. Just to give you an idea of how big of a Pokemon fan I am, the first game, probably one of the first games I ever played, it was probably, like, first game I ever played was not Super Mario, it was, what was it called? Super Mario... Was it Mario Brothers 3 or something like? It was one on the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, way back in the day. So it was quite a long while ago. It was actually my sister's NES because she's older than me. I was born after the NES, so you know I'm not that old. But it was probably my first game that I played, and then probably Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64 was the second. Then the third game was Pokemon Red. So I'm a huge Mario and Pokemon fan just because that is the games I grew up playing, and they are epically awesome. And just to give you an idea of kind of how much Pokemon I've played in my life, I'm not one of those guys that only played the first gen and thinks of myself as a Pokemon fan. No, I I have owned. Let me go through the list. I've owned Pokemon Red, Pokemon Gold. I own Red, Gold, and then Hoenn was my favorite region, so I had Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. I actually had 2 Sapphires for some reason. I don't know why. I found one in my room one day, and then I found another one the next day, and I don't know where they came from, but somehow I have 2 Sapphires. So I have Red, Gold, Sapphire, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Platinum, what was it? Heart Gold, Black, and yeah, I think that was the last one I played was Black. And then I also have Coliseum, Stadium 2, and XD Gale of Darkness. So I've had a lot of Pokemon games throughout my life, and they're just one of my all-time favorite game series. Kind of like Mario is my favorite. They're right up there with Mario. They are just epic. I just love them, and I've played so much that I have actually memorized most of the Pokemon, what their types are, and even what their stats are. That's how crazy I am. I'm very, very crazy about that. Some people think that's way too much, but Pokemon is one of those games where you can learn as much as you want, and you could still get beaten by a 5-year-old. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're excited for the series, please leave a like or a comment or whatever, or just say yippee or something. I don't know. And I'll see you guys next time. That's weird. The trees got cut off.